I did a video a while back showing the difference in sound, tonal qualities between the CV Classic Vibe Jazzmaster and the J Mascis Jazzmaster. Both of them are Squier guitars. But I didn't really talk about the other parts of the guitar, which are really different. So those three parts are the whammy bar, the bridge, and the neck. The whammy bar is closer to the bridge on the J Mascis than the Classic Vibe, and I think they do that to make it more stable. The whammy bar in the Classic Vibe feels looser, it feels easier to do those little dives or those little wobbles or whatever than the J Mascis. That's kind of a minor difference, I think. The second thing, and this is more important than the whammy bar, is the bridge. And the J Mascis has a tunematic bridge, which is a different radius than the neck. The tunematic is 12-inch radius, and the neck is a 9.5-inch radius. It just means that the high E and the low E strings are a little further off the neck. And some people can notice the difference. Frankly, I don't. I don't know what that means. The Classic Vibe has this Mustang bridge, which is a 9.5-inch radius, which matches the neck. So that's better, except it's supposed to fix the problems that the original Jazzmaster bridge had, which is strings popping off the saddles. And I played with it this past weekend at a couple of gigs, and twice I bent a note and I popped the B string right off the saddle. So apparently it doesn't entirely fix that problem. The other thing it does, and I've talked about this in my previous demo, is that Jazzmaster bridges are made to rock. This one will rock towards the vibrato bar and not return to its original location, and the screw here in the saddle will touch the low E string. That does not sound good. So the biggest difference between these two guitars, I think, besides the pickups and the sound, is the neck. Okay, so the J Mascis has these wonderful big jumbo frets, and if you like jumbo frets, this is great. I think it may be slightly thicker neck as well. I don't know. I think the neck widths are a little different. This is the J Mascis, and it's a little wider, slightly wider than the Classic Vibe. What I want to say about these two guitars, the bottom line in terms of playability, I really think the J Mascis neck is way better than the Classic Vibe. The J Mascis neck feels like a neck from a much more expensive guitar. And I know there are a lot of people that prefer the Classic Vibe, but I think the fretwork on the J Mascis is nicer. At least on this, I can play with lower action if I want. I can't do that on the Classic Vibe because it frets out in a couple of different places. This is one of those things I've always read about the J Mascis. Everyone says, oh, the neck. And I think it's true. So in the description, there's a link to the previous video I did on how these two guitars sounded, so check that out. And also, please subscribe. Thanks.